me on Instagram, you know that I recently got back from South Africa where I went to shoot a cooking show for Honey Africa TV. If you haven't seen it, it's on DSTV channel 173 and it airs every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. West African time. Now, during my time in South Africa, I enjoyed loads and loads of South African dishes, and one that would always top my list would be Chakalaka sauce. You guys, Chakalaka sauce happens to be one of my all-time favorite South African dishes to enjoy, and today I'm going to be sharing with you how I make this yummy sauce. I think that Chakalaka sauce is the one amazing dish that South Africa was able to give to the rest of the world. And it's one sauce that I know that everybody would definitely love. Now, this version is my version. It's not the authentic South African version because I've added a twist to it. I've made it a number of times, but I'm going to recreate it again just so that we can all live in that South African Chakalaka vibe. All right, guys, so without further ado, let's just go right into creating this mouth-watering Chakalaka sauce, shall we? So I'm putting on a Zeelicious apron because it really got very hot in the kitchen and I had to take off the shirt I was wearing, and I used the apron to protect my whites. Very soon you guys will be able to order this apron, and then I'm going to make all of you a Zeelicious woman. This apron makes you feel sexy, confident, just good looking when you're cooking in the kitchen. So let's just get right into it. First of all, I have my pot heating up on medium heat. I'm just going to start by drizzling just a little tiny bit of oil in the pot just to get things started. Afterwards, I'll throw in the onions that I have cut in strips. Grab a spoon real quick and stir fry for a few minutes. Next up, I'm going to throw the tomato paste into the pot as well. And I'm just going to stir fry this for about 3 minutes until it is nice and crumbly. Now, tomato paste lends a rich color and then of course flavor to this dish as well, and then in the traditional Chakalaka, tomato paste is actually used. At this point, the aroma in your kitchen should be so heavenly. What I'm going to do next is just transfer the chopped tomatoes. These are fresh tomatoes. I think I used about 5 or 6 tomatoes, and everything just goes in. I'll also go ahead and throw in some atarodo for some spicy kick. I mean, are you really Nigerian if you don't add pepper to your food? I don't think so. So I'll stir things around again. And I'll also go ahead and season this with some curry powder. This is actually a curry powder that I got from South Africa on my way. I got a lot of spices from South Africa when I was coming back, and this is one of the curry powder. I think that South Africa has one of the bestest curry powders in the world, literally. I'm also throwing in some thyme, some cayenne pepper for some extra hits, some chicken bouillon cubes, garlic powder, and then finally I'll season this with just a little tiny bit of salt as well. Then I'm just going to give this a quick stir to combine, and then I'll leave it to cook gently for another 2 to 3 minutes or until the fresh tomatoes are perfectly fried. Now, you want to take the time to fry the tomatoes very well because this is the point where the flavor is being built, and if you do not fry the tomatoes, you would end up with very bland Chakalaka sauce. I'm just going to cover the pot and let that fry, okay? So you use lots of vegetables to make your Chakalaka sauce. I'm going to be throwing in some carrots at this point because I want to soften up the carrots slightly before the sauce has some time to cook through. Okay, so we'll just stir that all together. Then cover the pot and continue to cook it. I love it when I'm in the kitchen and what I'm cooking smells amazing. This one smells divine. Oh, look at that, guys. At this point, I'm going to throw in some cooked meat. Now, this is just some leftover chicken that I had in my fridge, but you can use whatever protein that you have available. And then afterwards, I'm going to add just a little tiny bit of water because I want to make the Chakalaka sauce extra saucy. Now, if you don't want to add water, what you can do is you can throw in some chicken stock to this, or you can use vegetable stock or whatever liquid of your choice, okay? So I'm just gonna give that a good stir, cover the pot and allow this to simmer gently for about 3 to 4 minutes. Then afterwards, it's just a matter of throwing in the remaining vegetables and the baked bean sauce, and boom, the chakalaka sauce is ready to be devoured. I think what makes chakalaka is actually the baked beans used, because it provides this beautiful balance between sweet and savory, and it's just a perfect combination that just, trust me, don't knock it off until you try it. At this point, your chakalaka sauce is ready to be devoured. Now you don't have to travel all the way to South Africa to have a taste of South Africa. You can have a taste of South Africa right from the comfort of your home by making this yummy chakalaka sauce. Now you can pair this sauce with either rice or pasta or whatever side dish you want. I see it as a regular sauce that just pairs well with every and anything. So thank you, South Africa, for giving us this yummy sauce. All right, guys, I'll see you next time with another mouth-watering and delicious recipe. Until then, it's me, the queen of fun and fast cooking, signing out right now. Take care, guys.